And one of the reasons why I say, this investment company is really different from other ones. So their interest rate, the ROI was really low. Do you know? So I said, okay, let's give it a try. The money where they pay me as brand ambassador was 10 million naira. When they pay me that money, we invest them back to the company. I was excited. I said, this company, you know, I even...
Hello, my people. I greet the full house from Untouchable Mama. Also, na dey fine. Now do well, so now take they help me take they share, comment, like. God go bless you now. I really appreciate you now. Well. My people, now this video, maybe some of una don't still see and why some never see. And I know say something they happen for social media, no? Maybe some of una don't see the wetin really dey happen about this REALWERRI PIKIN. I know say last time get one company where he contact am, so they want make she come be ambassador for the company, no? So as ambassador now, so she know say get many followers, so he can introduce the business, the company to many of his fans, many people wey still dey follow am, so they can invest for that company. I'll even put the video of the company. I know say something can happen, I think about last week now. So the company come, they not they pay again, so public can't dey for inside there. I'll put this video of REALWERRI PIKIN. And I'll see wetin she even talk about wetin happen for there. Then Mona still listening to the other that is the other company. They even talk about all those people wey invest money, say then go pay them. So I go still put the other video and I go still listen to wetin then they talk for them. So because REALWERRI come out, come apologize, come tell many of the people wey believe in am, no? Because through REALWERRI PIKIN, and they say enter that company. So at the company now can't get as e be, now can't get leg now. Many people can't they call her name wey not be her own, you know. So say don't go join the company, now they can come, no, come scam them, come fraud their money. She say no be so. Say the time when they call her, when she come be ambassador, they give her 10 million naira. Even the 10 million naira, she even invest the money back again, no? Because as she can see, say maybe this company now real, because now no say sometimes you say maybe you just try am and not know whether now it go good or it no good, but when it no come good, your name go come spoil. So her name don't be like say then they draw up and down for social media, people they talk many things about her. So she can't come and say she no come be herself again. Even people even they write and they send message, they tell her say we know your address, we know this one. Me I put the video, more than you're hearing from her mouth. I'll still put the other video of the company. Now bye.
Good day, everyone. The past 2 weeks have been tough, have been traumatizing. Reading messages from my fans who invested with benignant thought is heartbreaking, so painful to know that these fans invested with this company because of me. I can't function properly. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to function, but I can't. I even had to cancel my show that was supposed to happen December 5th this year, because I'm not even in that space. You know, I'm very sorry that my fans at this time, considering the economy and how the country be, this one consider happen to her based on seeing a company when I bring to her. It's so painful. I am terribly sorry. Early this year, I got contacted by Benignant Fort to be their brand ambassador. My team and I, even my lawyer, we did our investigations. We had series of meetings with the Benignant brand, you know, to really ask questions. They gave us different certificates from SEC, CAC, insurance, you know, and then they had faces to this brand. They had offices. And one of the reasons why I say, this investment company is really different from other ones. So their interest rate, the ROI was really low, you know. So I said, okay, let's give it a try. The money where they pay me as brand ambassador was 10 million naira. When they pay me that money, we invest them back to the company. I was excited. I said, this company, you know, I even did a 6 months anniversary on my page to say I've been an ambassador for 6 months and it's been good news, you know, testimonies and everything. 27th of October, I got a call from Michael, one of the Benignant staff. Tell me to say they want alt investment arm or Benignant company. I say, how? Immediately I called Mr. Philip. I said, what is this up? You won't take that kind of decision. Why? He said, get reason why. And if you not do them now, things go spoil. I'm like, So what about investors' money? He said, investors are going to get back their capital. I said, fine, no problem. Immediately, they started paying back capital. I even see her with my korokoro eye. Started paying back capital and everything. Small time, I hear say, he stopped. I call him. He said, yes, they had to stop for now, but they will start repayment, you know, because of some kind of paperwork where they won't do and everything. Assets, you know, just tell me some kind of things. I still ask them, why you stop investment? What did happen? He said, go tell me when the time comes. See, but right now, the decision when it takes on, I be the best decision. You know. I see many messages from people. I see what the blogs they carry. They say, me and Mr. Philip now lovers with different Nigeria. Really? I don't want to. I want it possible. No, now. I even they see. I get death threats. I get messages. Some people they send me my address safe. Say I know say the company in a fraud. No, now. I do my due diligence. See say they legit. Now make her promote them with my full chest. I involve my family, my friends, my staff for office, fellow colleague for the industry. They invest. I no go intentionally defraud anybody for my life. I no fit. And I understand the frustration. Oh. I understand the dragging. I understand the frustration because I've been there before. I understand. But please, I'm begging. Benignant Fort, they send us email. Every time they update us. Even they do Facebook Live and everything. He no run. Me, I don't see him. I saw him once. Because I had to see him to make sure that he's in this country. I don't know past what I don't talk so. I'm as confused as you. As an investor, as an ambassador. The hope is that, as Mr. Philip said, payments will continue and it will not stop until every one of us gets the capital back. Once again, I am sorry that this happened. I am terribly sorry.
All right. It's the mid of the day, and the last time we brought you a live broadcast was exactly a week from now, a week ago, and I could tell you that heavy milestones have been met, heavy milestones have been covered. I will begin on a note of appreciation to everyone, our verified investors, for your level of understanding and support we have received thus far, even in the face of so much misinformation you have to face and have to clarify. Thank you so much for your level of understanding And we don't intend to stretch that for so long anymore, because like I said from the beginning, we are hitting milestones. You know, it is seen that we have been able to control the leakage of sensitive information, which some persons have capitalized upon at the beginning of this phase to give misinformation to the public and also to create panic. So it was in the interest of both us and our investors, to whom we are committed to refund every level of capital back to them, to make sure that information is curtailed, so we don't give those who want to use the scenario to their own personal gains informations to tweak and use for panic creation. You know, and it must be stated that we have managed not to allow antics from persons, especially those who have no business with Benignant Force before now, who are not investors, who wanted to use one antic or another to distract us. We made sure that we were not distracted until this moment. We will not be distracted, because we must deliver on our commitment and the dividend we have made a promise to. We know that part of the reasons why there is so much panic is because in the history of this nation, no investment organization in the level upon which we operated came out to take up this step. So everybody, we are faced between history, what has happened in the past, and what can be changed now. And I tell you that we are here to change the narrative, and we'll make that history as we've been confessing. And steps are being taken to make sure this is a reality. The most important part of this phase is that we make sure that once we take off advancing the process, it is not stopped. So emphasis must be placed on crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Now somebody might want to ask that the time frame we're using is not fast enough. I understand. But let me also state that within this period, we've had to adapt and adjust. The reason being, a sizable number of our members of staff left their phones because of the levels of threats they were receiving, and most of them were not capable to manage the whole emotional trauma that came with it. So a few of us had to quadritask, do 3 tasks at the same time, sometimes 4 tasks at the same time, so we could work sync by sync, because we know what we want to do and it must be done in the right way. Every information has to sync together. So yes, there is a pressure for us to speak, but we would not speak things that are not right and are not correct. So we also want to thank you again for this level of understanding, you know. So also, in a subsequent broadcast, not far from now, I'm talking about during the weekend time, between Friday and Saturday, our team shall give details to why the call was made and the modalities upon which the next phase shall begin. And I say this with all level of excitement, all level of happiness, because yes, before our eyes, history shall be made. Because every authority we had spoken with thus far on this move had made mention of one thing, that this is the first time they are seeing such a move, and it's commendable, and we receive massive support from them. Like we received from you too, we are going to make sure that at the end of this phase, every investor gets back all their capital, and we'll make that history. In order not to bore you, at this point in time, I must make a comment on behalf of Benignant Force. That a group of individuals, a group of organizations want to take advantage of the whole scenery and what is happening to their own gains. And I must state, even if it's laughable, that our greatest crime to those people is that we stood here and we are committed to the process of returning back every capital to every investor. Is that we did not run so that they would begin to pass their own theory of self-determination. We are here, and even them can tell you that we are committed to this process. So I want you to know that yes, this is something that has to be done, and it must be done the right way. We have chosen right over convenience, and the sincerity of our motive is the greatest weapon that we have. Like we always have done, we shall run a transparent process, and that is why we must use due diligence to cross every T and dot every I. In conclusion, in order not to bore you, I want to state to you this day that history will not forget this moment. History will not forget all those who are acting in this moment. Every role everyone has played, history will never forget. But continuously and consistently, we halted investments, and Benignant Force is functional but no investment anymore. And we are committed to make sure that every single investor gets back their capital. This is the process we want to do. And I've said this over and over again. And because we are committed to go through this process, everything from the foundational base has to be correct. Everything from the foundational base has to be verified. You could remember it was on Wednesday last week I told you that in 32 hours we were going to release the list of verified investors and also release an audited report. Before that time came, a group of persons used that opportunity to detract and cause certain levels of distraction. So we discovered that it will be better that our actions speak more. So I want to end on this note. Our silence is not and does not reflect, cannot reflect, shall not reflect cluelessness. Our silence is a pointer to the fact that we want to make history and we must do it the right way. The good news is, the number of our investors, if I say it here, you'll be surprised. But saying that we will be arming those who want to cause distractions with another weapon. They are not much, that is all I can say. And I'm confident that this is the process that matches, that resources and intentions match together. You must have heard so much, but let me give you this word. At the end of this, history shall be our greatest judge. Posterity never forgets. And as a principle personally, and as an organization, we have always taken note and taken notice of the fact that no amount whatsoever on the earth is worth a good name. No amount is worth the integrity of tomorrow. No amount whatsoever is worth moving forward into a better tomorrow. And guess what? What is on our trade is directly proportional to what we have as resources. And the good thing is, beyond now, those who love benignant forth will do business, but no longer investment. Will carry on the businesses as other enterprises, no longer investment. Stay close. There's a temptation to want to panic. I understand. It's because in the history of Nigeria, no organization has taken the step we have taken. So while you want to believe us, history comes to your mind. But before your eyes, before my eyes, before our very eyes, history shall be made. Stay with us. Another broadcast shall come between Friday and Saturday. Just stay with us. You will all be excited. Stay alive and we will make you proud. I love you and I represent Benignant Forth Nigeria Limited. God bless Nigeria. The fort is the Lord's. Thank you.